Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth and this is Raising Kids in Real Time Unfiltered. Before I start, I would like to say something very important, and that is that I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a parenting expert. So if you're concerned about your child's development or you're concerned about yourself as a new mom, I would advise that you please see your GP or your midwife or your health visitor. I'm just a mom sharing my experience from raising two children. And I'm also here to have open and honest conversation with other moms like you about the different stages of our children's lives. Parenting is a journey that teaches us something new every day. So in our last video, I spoke about the 0 to 3 month stage, the surprises no one told us about, and what's normal. So in today's video, I'll be talking about the 3 to 6 month stage. So if you're a mom and you're at this stage with your baby and you're wondering or you're seeing changes that you're not sure about, this video is for you. So I'm going to tell you the stages and the changes that you'll be seeing at this stage and what I did and what worked for me. The first change I'm going to be talking about today is that your baby becomes more social. So at this stage, your baby becomes more social. What do I mean by that? It means that your baby starts to smile a lot. This is a stage that your baby smiles at everyone. The stage your baby reacts to everyone around them. So you're making funny faces at them, they're smiling. You're saying some funny things, you're making funny noises, funny sounds at them, they're smiling. So this is the stage they become really social. Yeah. So what I would say is, for me at this stage, what I did was I was smiling back. I was also singing to them a lot. I was laughing more as well with my babies. I was giving that attention because babies need that attention. So because it really helps them to learn, So when they smile, I smile back. I laugh, I sing with them, So this is the stage they tend to smile a lot. I have a goddaughter who the mom called me sometime last week. She's 4 months old. I mean, it was a video call and all she was doing was just smiling, even if she didn't understand what I was saying, but she was just smiling. So that is the stage, that they smile a lot. Yeah. So that was what I did. I was giving more eye contact because at this stage they're trying to communicate with you. So I was giving a lot of eye contact. I was smiling a lot. I was singing a lot to them. I was just giving back what they were giving. That's one of the changes that you would notice at this stage. And also the second one is that they have better head and body control. So this stage, you see that when your baby is on the bed or when they've just woken up, you see they tend to raise their head up a lot. They tend to raise their head up a lot at this stage. So this is a stage that you need to be very careful, because if your baby is on the bed, not in the cot now, on the bed, on an adult bed, and you put them there to sleep, you have to ensure that you have pillows on the two sides, pillows on the left, pillows on the right, because this stage they tend to roll over. This is a stage they roll over. So you have to be vigilant. You have to be careful at this stage, because this is a stage they roll over. They raise their head, they roll over. So please be careful at this stage. So at this stage, what worked for me? What was helpful for me? What did I do? I had what we call a play mat. So I put the play mat on the floor of the living room. The play mat had a lot of pictures, animal pictures, graphics of animals, and different toys on it. So what I did was have tummy time with them. So I call it tummy time. So that's when they've had their bath, they've eaten, I've fed them, and then what I do, put them on their tummy, because now they're raising their heads. So I put them on the tummy and put toys around them. I just place toys around them so that they're able to reach the toys, because right now they're trying to explore, they're trying to raise their head to see what's going on around them. So that is when I put the toys around them on the play mat, and then so they can reach the toys. So that was what was helpful for me at this stage. And the next stage is the stage of curiosity about everything. At this stage, the baby starts to look around. They want to pick things and put in their mouth. Even your hair, you have braids on, they're pulling the braids, they're chucking it into their mouth. Everything they want to put in their mouth. So that's the curiosity about everything around them. Curiosity about everything around them. So this is the stage you also need to be careful. You need to be watchful, because they put everything they find in their mouth. Everything you're holding, they want to grab it and put in their mouth, your hair, and like I said, and everything. So also this is a stage that some babies start to teeth. Teething starts for some babies at this stage. So we also need to be careful of what they have, because whatever they find, they want to, because at this point, their gums are itchy. They want to scratch the gum. So they find anything they can reach to scratch the gum. So this stage as well, some babies, when they're teething, they tend to have diarrhea. Some of them have high temperature. So you need to seek your doctor's advice on that. When you see your baby is teething and you notice that he or she is having diarrhea or having high temperature, or crying a lot, please seek medical advice. So this is a stage they drool a lot as well, because of the teething. They drool a lot. You find yourself, if you're at this stage, you find yourself changing beeps, 100 beeps a day because they drool a lot. Everywhere is wet. Their outfit is wet, because of the teething. Some babies teeth at this stage, some babies don't. So every child is different. So what helped me at this stage was that I was getting a lot of soft toys that have different textures, so they can use to explore. I used to always buy soft toys so they can, scratch their gums with it. Just ensure that they have those soft toys with them. And then the next stage is more baby sounds. This is the stage they tend to make a lot of sounds. You hear sounds like blah 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 blah. Yes, they are teething and they are trying to communicate again with you. So when they make those sounds, you just respond to them. Oh no, this is the stage they make a lot of that. A lot of those sounds. It means that your baby is really, really wanting to talk to you. They want to speak to you. They want to communicate with you. So this stage, what you need to do, what I did that worked for me, was that I used to talk back. When they do blah 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 blah, they do that a lot at this stage. I do it with them, but I hear some people tell me, "Oh, you don't need to do that at this stage. You don't need to do that because when they're doing that, you need to talk to them, not repeating what they're saying, what they're doing, because this will make them talk on time. It won't make the baby talk on time, but." I don't believe that. I believe that when it's time for a child to talk, they would talk. So that's my belief. But that's what I was doing. I was always repeating, and making those sounds as well with them. And so the next stage I'm going to also talk about is the sleep pattern change. This is the time some babies tend to sleep longer at night, but others don't. Like I said earlier, every child is different. So what worked for me at this stage was that I created a bedtime routine. So at a particular time of the day that I know that the baby needs to sleep, I bath them, I give the baby a bath, I feed the baby, and I have what we call the cuddle time. quiet cuddle time. That's what I used to do. So that's the time I put the baby, after feeding, after bathing and feeding, I put the baby on my hand and then I rock them to sleep. So I ensured that I did that at a particular time every day, and then they got used to it. And I tell you, my son is 15, my daughter is 12, and that thing got used to them, that now they have bedtime. They know that that this is their bedtime. They always want to go to bed at that particular time of the day. So even you as an adult, if you decide to go to bed at 10 today, you do it again tomorrow, and then the day after, you find out that your body gets used to it. So when you're out at a party, you're out anywhere, once it's time, your body starts to tell you that you need to sleep. You start feeling sleepy, and that's when you tell people, oh, it's past my bedtime. So that was what worked for me. I created a bedtime routine, and at that time, what I do is put them to sleep, like I said, rock them to sleep, and once they are in bed, I then have me time. Very important as a mother. Very, very important. Have you time. Me time. I call it me time. That's the time I know that, yeah, my baby is in bed. I need to look after myself now. So if you're a new mom and you're here listening and watching me, I want to let you know that you're doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. You're doing better than you think. But all I will say to you is, please do not be hard on yourself. Do not be hard on yourself. Find time to rest. Create time to rest. Have me time. Some days may feel very beautiful. Some days may feel really tiring. And some days you may be very unsure of what you're doing. But I want to tell you today that you're not alone. You're not alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Please do not be afraid to ask for help. And I also want to tell you to trust your instinct, because you alone know your baby. You alone know your baby. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Please. No parent gets it right. Find time to rest. Find time to rest. Whenever you know you can rest. Find little breaks. So please, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share with other moms like you, so that they also can learn from my experience. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.